the next play, and then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
The extra point is up and through. And the Bengals move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Howard. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Howard. He goes down dangerous right there, so close to the goal line. He is outside of the end zone, though. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now, Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away, as he'll be staying just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
On 2, ready?
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 180. Raise up. Stop.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Bengals. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point attempt to come here. Through the range, the kick is good. And the Bengals mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Howard. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The linebacker, Azeez Al-Shott, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Take a shot down the field. That is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. That goes for 58. Here's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 2nd and 9.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, here we go. Panther 11, 79 Bronco.
Here's Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To throw is Howard. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 1st touchdown this year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Right 80. 12. 11 mighty. 11. 11.
To throw is Burrow. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
11. Big 13. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
19 Lions. 18 Pioneer. Dragon 60. Right there. Hurt.
They put Wilson in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. To the air, Howard. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and the pass falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Howard. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Returnable from the 17. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. That.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Throw on first down with Howard. This one is complete to DK Metcalf.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That non-verbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he is going to bring this one down. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 2. Another run here with Johnson. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough for 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Howard to throw here on 1st down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 2nd down, Howard gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler first down. They put Wilson in motion. Howard to throw again. That's out wide to Warren. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing again. Howard. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On 3rd and 2, it's Howard. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
On line, ready?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's get set.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jamin Davis there to make the play.
On line, ready?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 12. 180.
Throwing is Burrow. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3rd down, 3 to go.
180. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st down to the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
The 44-yard line.
Let's go.
To throw it on 1st down is Howard. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Jalen Warren. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Cup 19. Cup Cougar 19. I got it.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd and a yard.
69. Go. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check smash. Check smash.
Howard back to the air one more time. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
Here we go. Sack. Go.
No run. This is Jalen Warren. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
2nd down, it's Howard. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Set up. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Howard. He'll get this out to his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
19.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll throw for it with Howard. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
Rip up the check. Panther.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. They can still pick up a 1st down here. And they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
To throw is Howard. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A give here to Pacheco. Whoa. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. Dad!
A carry here for Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
It's just set. 180. Stop.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. He's going to have a Bengals first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
Here's Brown. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Gun. Stop. Stop. 180. 180. 11. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's taken in by Dotson. Now he's free at the 35. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Makes the score. Bengals 35, Steelers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in, and it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. That's a Steeler first down. To the air. Howard. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And
he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Third and long. Here's Howard. He's going to air this one out. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. It's a gain of 49.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 20, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Resulting the play is a turnover on downs.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Gun.
Another try with Brooks. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
We try and run it with Brooks. And he will have the 1st down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
At the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Cut. 180. 180 shot. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Can. Cut. Cut.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
35-yard line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Get set. Cut.
No run here with Brown. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Their own 29-yard line.
Ready? Viking 18. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Howard to throw here on 1st down. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
No. 7 Pirates. 7 Cowboy 80. Cub 19. Cub 19.
On 2nd down, Howard. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Shamar Stewart, what a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL